I'm so proud of my husband, and it is my deep and grateful pleasure to introduce my husband, Harve Bennet.
It's a pleasure to be here. I am the newest member of SOFAT. And I haven't been SOFAT since I was 10 years old. Mod Squad, which was 1968, went on up against Star Trek's third year as a series. Star Trek on NBC, Mod Squad on ABC. Mod Squad was an overnight ratings hit. Star Trek was not. It was marginal for 3 years, but in the third year, it really dropped off, and I killed it. We had a wonderful team on Mod Squad, and the show was perfectly timed. The Star Trek moved to a Friday night graveyard slot where it expired. But it always had 7 million loyal viewers. That's not quite enough in the 3-network primetime categories of that era. But it was enough to make it a syndication hit, as you all know, in the 70s. 7 million people watching independent stations kept Star Trek larger than ever. And it resulted in a movie, Star Trek the Motion Picture, which was best described as a tone poem about the cast and how they never aged and stuff. So when it failed to generate, for large cost, results, guess who they called?
The man who killed Star Trek.
The man who killed Star Trek. So I went to television for a television deal at Paramount, and my former assistant, I was there a week, and my former assistant at ABC, Barry Diller. Those of you who know who Barry Diller is should laugh, because he runs the world, I think. A marvelous man, a good friend to this day. And I got a call to come down to his office, and there, his assistant, Michael Eisner, and his assistant, Jeffrey Katzenberg.
This is one of those come on stories. Really? Come on.
All of them had been involved in Star Trek the Motion Picture. And there was another man in the room, and I didn't know who he was. He had big black glasses, short, and he was sitting behind Barry Diller's desk. And Barry said, "I'd like you to meet Charlie Bluedorn." Charlie Bluedorn, not so common a name, was the first great maker of conglomerates. Gulf and Western was his conglomeration, which purchased Paramount, and therefore Charlie Bluedorn was the big boss. And he looked at me, at this Austrian P.T. Barnum, he's been described as, and he said to me, "Did you see Star Trek the Motion Picture?" And I said, "Yes," remembering terribly that my kids then, 4, 5, 6, had gone with me, and it was the only movie where they kept saying, "Could we go get some popcorn, Dad?" "I gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy." And finally my daughter said, "Daddy, it's boring." I said, "Yes, I did see it." He said, "What did you think of it?" This is one of those moments in one's life when honesty becomes the entire issue. You tell the truth, or do you not? Well, yeah. What? Oh, okay. Most of the time in my life I have chosen the truth, and that's been a great help to me. Because in showbiz, as Gary well knows, everybody does not expect you to tell the truth. And if you do, you gain trust. And if you gain trust, good things happen. So I said, well, Mr. Blue Dorn, call me Charlie. Charlie, I thought it was boring. And he then turned on Eisner and Katzenberg, and he said, you see, by you, bald is sexy. Those of you who remember Star Trek the Motion Picture, Persis Khambatta, a wonderful Indian actress, played the part with a shaved head. And he turned to me then and he said, can you make a better picture? I said, I would try, yes. He said, can you make it, stand by now for bad language, can you make it for less than $45 fucking million? I said, Charlie, where I come from, movies of the week on television, I can make 4 or 5 movies for that. He said, do it. And that was the end of the interview.